I mean, that's nasty. This is the damage we're dealing with here. And then this one, actually, the top part, the asphalt got hit. It was sticking up so high, one of the short cars actually knocked it right off. Pretty wild. I've got my high-tech engine covering device. So I didn't have to put it away, but the engine's protected. There it is. There it is, folks. The high-tech engine covering device. All right, this is 90 octane of gasoline, not ethanol, gasoline. If you don't have a gas station in your area that has actual gasoline with no corn crap in it, it's a good idea, especially for non-car engines. They really like the good stuff better. Come on over. Dumping some gas. It's okay, it'll evaporate off. Just don't start it right away. Take a look at that bucket. From where I'm standing, the right side, it looks like it's already bent. I don't know if it came that way or if my first job or two already bent it. See the bucket? Mm-hmm. Take a look with me. It looks curved in right here. See it? Get straight on with it. This side's straight. This side's actually curved in already.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Do a little walk around there, camera lady, of our Nortrac trencher. Now I do have a ripper claw, but because I've got these teeth on here, it'd probably work just fine for digging up the driveway. Check the oil. It's good. It's good, mama. Be good if I had the key. Stop it. Oh, come let me show you me taking it on transport mode. Camera lady, off the butt. Oh,
I was off my butt. I already did my job for today.
Yeah, well, not all of us have a regular job anymore. So, gotta wait for you to get home to do camera lady duty. All right, so that keeps it from rocking side to side for transport mode. And then this one holds the bucket up. Ugh, gotta take the tension off that one. Once I can kick it. Nope, not with these shoes. You excited as I am?
No.
Oh yeah. camera lady. And then this, chipping and prying. Holy moly, that, I mean, it really kind of tempted me to pull up more than I need to. So that, you can see this trying to pull this whole, I'm glad it didn't come up further than just that. So I've got a high point here, and this whole spot here is like a hump, so I'm going to tear this all the way back.
Yeah, it's just like a speed bump sideways.
Yeah, so I'm going to tear all this out. We're going to chop the asphalt. We'll reuse, we'll get the asphalt chunks down to size like this and less, and we'll lower this down a little bit where it's bulging up, and then we'll put all the asphalt chunks back in, tamp it all in. Heck, I can use this for a tamper, right? Don't even have to do that. And then we'll put the patch over it. So we can pile up these bigger chunks and just use the bucket just to pummel it. I'm going to back the truck up so we can get back a little further. But that'll be all of the hard work done for us. Man, that's awesome. And if I got pushed over too far one way or the other, I can move this thing around. Check this out. If I need to move over, I just do this. Easy, right? Just picking most of the asphalt pieces out of here. We'll recycle those. And the clay is the big problem. That daggone clay, it contracts and expands depending on whether it's wet or dry. So there's a big chunk of it right there we pulled out of here, if you can see that, camera lady.
Yes, it's in the picture.
Awesome.
All right.
We got most of this out. Clay goes over there. Asphalt will recycle. And the gravel,
What's left of the gravel?
we still got to go down more. You can tell how high this is. It just heaved. It just heaved.
Well, they didn't let it settle enough before they did everything else.
Everybody's in a hurry.
Well, they did everything in like 1.5 days.
I think it was less than that.
They came out.
But there's not enough base on top of clay. Get rid of the clay. There, that's all clay there. Don't want that.
Honey,
What happened?
you forgot to lift up your bucket?
Oh gosh! I had it down. Well, I just ripped more. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
You gotta pick your bucket up, dummy. Well, we're doing more patching than we planned to. God, grave. That truck's pretty powerful, huh? Just rip that right up. Hey, look! There's actually a spot where it's the thickness that I paid for.
Oh,
And I just tore it up.
dang it, honey.
That's all right. Let me pick the bucket up.
Unless you want to do the whole driveway.
I really don't. So kind of high lips here from where I ripped that out. But,
On accident.
huh?
Accidentally lifted out.
Oh, yeah. Just too excited to get on the next step. So some stuff I'm not good enough with. I mean, you can see how good I am with the controls. Do the heavy lifting with the machine, but the delicate stuff, still do with a shovel. Picked as much of the clay that we can see out, so that it's just material that will actually pack in here, mostly at least. Little clay mixed with gravel there, get that in there deeper. Gravel back in for a base. See how squishy that is. And you see right here, there's the black top. And it's like you're straight over. Where am I supposed, you know, so clearly that whole side got shoved down. Or this just all
Just wherever the tires were that got shoved down and everything in the middle stayed
I think
where
it
it's
was,
supposed to be.
it was like, it's clay, so you just squished it up in the middle.
They probably didn't put enough gravel and they didn't pound the gravel down, so once the gravel all settled.
But yeah, look at that. More clay right there. Right up level with the top of the asphalt. I should probably come out wider, take this down. Actually, see that crack
Yeah.
right here? I should come all the way back to that crack. Yep. So there, that doesn't look half bad. Instead of using a hand tamper, I've got this guy. Heck yeah. Let's tamp this down a little bit. Oop, help if it's on. Well, there. So the new hole is prepped. We're going to chop all that up, put the pieces in there, and then cover it over and tamp it down with asphalt patch. This, other than the little asphalt there, clay and clay that had shoved all that up. Clay will ruin your driveway. So, at some point you start wasting gas trying to chop them all up with the backhoe. You go back to the heavy bar. And some of them will break up and some of them, this thing just shoves it down into the gravel. So I'm trying to get them all broken up pretty small so the patch can work around them. It actually makes a pretty good conglomerate mix. Like just like with concrete, how you want different size aggregate mixed in. Same way with asphalt, you can do the same thing. And then it doesn't mush around so much either. Like that patch over there, it hardly moved at all. I think it's partly because of all this. But, I mean, I could be wrong.
We'll see.
No, we won't see because we're not going to do a patch without all this.
I mean, just see how this works.
I don't want to have to throw it away, and I certainly don't want to have to buy enough patch mix to fill it in without this filler material. That's good.
He is packing down the crushed asphalt.
Will I be off if I go further over?
Right there is as far as you can go. You're gonna fall off! You're gonna fall off that way. Lord have mercy. Stay here, Sargy.
Tamping this stuff in. I've got a wider tamper, but this thing really directs the energy. Get it good and flat and pushed in, set up a good base. Couldn't get this side without falling off the driveway.
Like you almost did?
I knew exactly where I was.
That's what they all say. Starting to spit again.
Yeah. All right. So just going around the edge and tamping it down off. So hopefully made up pretty good. Usually you throw these down like that and they'll just split wide open. This one's wanting to be actually a good bag.
How many drops will it take?
2. It's gonna rain again.
Yeah.
Be better if it was sunny right now. This stuff's flexible, but it's better if it's hot.
So why are you jabbing the asphalt like that?
Well, rather than just using a tamper and assuming stuff will get into the nooks and crannies, by jabbing it like this, I'm hoping I work it in to those and avoid voids. Right.
Very funny.
And then I'll come back later and level it out better, but for that first layer I put on there, I kind of jab it in. And to grab it too, because just trying to pull all that's impossible. The your He-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Gets it worked right up to the edge. Underneath if there's a little overhang. Yeah, that's all. Tamp it down with the lawnmower. And you can see it's down off the edges a little, so it pushed in there real nice. Hopefully that'll do good. Probably one more bag. See how to do it. Of course, my lawnmower left a few choice pieces of grass. Oh well, should be alright.
As long as it doesn't sprout up and out of the driveway, it should be good.
Now, hopefully no seeds.
Yes, because we had grass growing through our driveway a couple springs ago.
Yeah, after the guy had us pay extra for the weed treatment.
All the weeds still came up.
Maybe somebody's workers were doing a little other weed instead of doing the weed treatment. Who knows? You just work it slowly. This stuff moves like molasses in January. That's good. Well, there you have it. After adding a little more here and there and then running it over with a lawnmower a dozen times, adding a little more. Not too bad. Water should run off of it okay. I'm just going to clean this part of the driveway up, and then we'll be on to probably the worst spot. Because I've got to take this sunken spot out. This is all heaped up. And then probably from, well, this section here. Ugh. Anyway, hopefully it'll turn out as well as that one with the help of the heavy machinery today, and this one all by hand yesterday. Yeah. So whether you got equipment or whether you don't, it's good to be handy-ish. See ya.